What if I told you that both sleeping too little and sleeping too much could be slowly killing you? But here's the real question. Which one is actually worse for your health? The answer might shock you because it's not what most people think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how much sleep you need and what happens when you miss the mark on either side. Welcome back to BioWell Hub, where we break down the science of living better. Today we're diving into one of the most debated topics in health and wellness, the sleep paradox. We all know sleep is essential, but can you actually get too much of a good thing? And if you're burning the candle at both ends, what's really happening inside your body? Let's explore the fascinating science behind sleep duration and discover which extreme poses the greater threat to your well-being. First, let's talk about sleep deprivation, something millions of people experience every single day. When you consistently sleep less than 7 hours per night, your body enters a state of chronic stress. Your brain struggles to clear out toxins that accumulate during waking hours, particularly beta-amyloid proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Studies show that just one night of poor sleep can increase these proteins in your brain, and when this becomes a pattern, the consequences multiply. But it goes far beyond brain health. Sleep deprivation wreaks havoc on your metabolism. Your body becomes less sensitive to insulin, meaning your cells struggle to absorb glucose from your bloodstream. This increases your risk of type 2 diabetes significantly. Research published in the Annals of Internal Medicine found that just 4 nights of sleep restriction can reduce insulin sensitivity by up to 30%. That's nearly pre-diabetic levels from less than a week of poor sleep. Your immune system also takes a massive hit. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces fewer infection-fighting antibodies and cells. People who sleep less than 7 hours per night are 3 times more likely to develop a cold when exposed to the virus compared to those who sleep 8 hours or more. Your cardiovascular system suffers too, with increased risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. The stress hormone cortisol remains elevated, keeping your body in a constant state of fight or flight. Now, here's where things get interesting. What about the other end of the spectrum? Can you really sleep too much? The answer is yes, and the research is eye-opening. Multiple large-scale studies have found that people who regularly sleep more than 9 hours per night face increased health risks that, in some cases, exceed those of sleep-deprived individuals. One major study following over 1 million participants found that both short and long sleep durations were associated with increased mortality, but here's the kicker. The association was actually stronger for long sleepers. People sleeping more than 9 hours had a 15% higher risk of premature death compared to those sleeping 7 to 8 hours. This U-shaped curve suggests that both extremes are dangerous, but excessive sleep shows particularly strong correlations with negative health outcomes. But before you set your alarm earlier, understand this crucial point. Oversleeping is often a symptom rather than a cause. People who sleep excessively frequently have underlying health conditions, depression, or inflammation that drives both the increased sleep need and the associated health risks. Your body might be trying to tell you something when you consistently need more than 9 hours of sleep. So which is actually worse? The scientific consensus leans toward sleep deprivation being the more immediate and direct threat to your health. While both extremes show correlations with poor health outcomes, sleep restriction has clear, proven mechanisms of harm. We know exactly how it damages your brain, metabolism, immune system, and cardiovascular health through well-documented biological pathways. Excessive sleep, on the other hand, appears to be more of a marker for underlying problems rather than a direct cause of disease. Think of it like a check engine light in your car. The light itself isn't the problem, it's warning you about something deeper that needs attention. Similarly, if you're consistently sleeping more than 9 hours and still feeling tired, it's worth investigating potential issues like sleep apnea, thyroid problems, or depression with your healthcare provider. The sweet spot for most adults is 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. This range supports optimal brain function, metabolic health, immune system performance, and longevity. But remember, individual needs vary based on age, activity level, health status, and genetics. Some people genuinely thrive on 7 hours, while others need the full 9. Thanks for watching BioWell Hub today. If this video helped you understand the sleep paradox better, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. And here's my challenge for you. Track your sleep for the next week and see where you fall on the spectrum. Are you consistently getting 7 to 9 hours, or are you living on either extreme? Drop a comment below and let me know. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Prioritize it, optimize it, and your body will thank you for years to come. Until next time, stay healthy and sleep well.